The Warriors and Charlotte Hornets battled until the end, but unfortunately the Hornets won 106 to 102. And I mean, all around, the Warriors really didn't play too good in this game, so I would have been kind of surprised had they won, but no, they didn't. And yeah, there were some bad moments in this game. A couple I'll touch on in a moment, but yeah, Curry had 24 points, which for him isn't very high, but he did have 10 assists, 28 for Wiggins, who was the leading scorer. Poole had 13 and 11 for Draymond. But, you know, they had chances to win this. Kevon Looney missed two very critical free throws at the end of the game, and those would have tied it, which kind of annoying, and yeah, that he missed them. And then Draymond lost a jump ball, which he was taller than his opponent in that, and the Warriors needed that ball. But I'm not upset about this. The Hornets are not a good team. It's not like, us losing to them is deciding anything. It's just a bad game for us. And we were 11-1 coming into this. Those were 12 very hard-fought games. I can imagine the Warriors needed a rest. But, yeah, our fourth quarter was atrocious. That's why we lost. We had 14 points total. Hornets had 19. I mean, had we had a better quarter, we probably would have won. So, yeah, that was annoying. Kuminga got some time in this game. It was cool to see that. He had 9 points, actually. He was the leading scorer off the bench. And Gary Payton had 5. He was the second leading scorer off the bench. But the Warriors just didn't play super good, but I'm not grieving over one loss. So, we have 82 games total. We still have plenty of games left, and we're still first place in the West. One bad game isn't going to decide anything. And I mean, for the record, the 2 games we've lost have been very close. So I'm not angry at all about this. I think the Warriors are a very good team. I think they're going to be back at it on Tuesday with an even stronger mentality. They'll play the Nets, which will also be a tough game, but I think I have faith in the Warriors because they've had a good approach of they have a bad game and they bounce back. That was shown when they lost to the Grizzlies, a couple weeks ago. They came back even stronger the next game and won by a lot. But in this one, I was expecting them to win because it's the second time we played the Hornets this year, and we beat them big in the first matchup. But no, we didn't win this time. It was a poor game. I mean, really from the get-go, we were losing at the end of the first. I believe it was tied at 57 at halftime. We led by 1 ending the third, and then we got outscored by 5 when it was the fourth quarter. So, I mean, yeah, we were just not playing very good in this game overall. We lost by 4, so very close, and it went down to the end. This was kind of like a battle of free throws. The Hornets just, definitely played better at the end. With Terry Rozier played pretty good in this game. But yeah, I mean, the Warriors just didn't step up when they needed to. The leading scorer for the Hornets was Miles Bridges with 22. LaMelo Ball had 21. And for Hornets fans, this is like winning a championship. Any team beating the Warriors is going to be happy. But I'm telling you right now, the Warriors are the best team in the NBA right now for a reason. They're, one loss like this isn't a big deal. And we've had 2 losses like this, if you include this one, because the Grizzlies loss was kind of like this. We just didn't play good most of the game. But, I'm still happy that they're playing good overall. And we'll have a challenge next with the Nets playing us. And, yeah, Nets are 10-4, so that should be a challenge, like I said. But I'm confident in the Warriors. Curry just needs to play a little bit better. But I give him the benefit of the doubt because he plays good almost every night. If he has a 24-point game, I don't think he should be blamed for that by any means, but he did have 36 minutes and only have 24 points in that. He needed to step up a little bit more, and so did Kevon Looney. You got to make those free throws, man. I mean, that is just atrocious that he missed both of those. I mean, those would have tied it, and I honestly kind of blame the loss on him in that moment. But our three-point percentage was pretty bad, 9 for 39. I mean, that was pretty terrible. So they got to get better with that in the next one. But I have faith in them. They're a pretty good team overall. So yeah, Warriors lose 106 to 102 to the Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte. We'll be back at it again on Tuesday. And I think, Hornets have played a good game. I got to give them credit, but I think we're still better. So yeah, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. Go Warriors.